Hello, and welcome to the short Vort on parshiyos Vayera. Perak Yudches Pasuk Aleph, chapter 18, verse 1. Vayera Elav Hashem. Hashem appeared to Avram Avinu. The shir is adapted from Rabbi Wolbe, Shiurei Chumash, or Rabbi Wolbe on the Chumash, and he brings down that in the name of the Vilna Gaon, that 613 mitzvos that we are well acquainted with as a number is the broad mitzvos, but there's an infinite number of details for each of these mitzvos. And one of the ways that we know that is because the Torah won't waste time with things that are not necessary. And there are no mitzvos, for example, in parshiyos Vayera, none of the 613 mitzvos. However, there is still a purpose because we're learning the details of what is a veritable Shulchan Aruch of Chesed. It's the laws of Chesed. There's so much we can learn in this parsha about doing the mitzvah of Chesed properly. Starting at the beginning, Avram Avinu, he's 100 years old. He's a very old man. He's on this third day after having the bris milah, so he's in a lot of pain. But he's in even greater pain by the fact that he doesn't have any guests to host. So he's outside in front of his tent and he's looking to see if there's any guests there coming or in the vicinity, someone to invite. Hashem relents, who purposely made the sun get really hot that day so that there would be no guests, not to bother Avram Avinu. And he sends the malachim, the angels that look like people. And Avram saw these. He was actually talking to Hashem, and he left Hashem. He left the Shechina in order to be achieving the mitzvah of Hachnasas Orchim, to invite the guest to his house. And it's actually from here that we learn that it's greater to be Machnas and Oreach than to be Makabel the Pnei Hashchina. It's better to host your guest than to be talking to the divine presence. So Avram Avinu, he could have called from a distance, but instead what did he do? He ran to get these people, to get them to come. And everything he did with these mitzvahs were quickly. He offered them food, and he rushed to prepare it. He said also that I'm just going to give you a little bit of bread, and he gave them the 3-course meal or even more. He cut 3 different cows so that each one can get a choice tongue, and that means there was no refrigeration, so there'd be a big loss for him. But this is how he did the mitzvah of Hachnasas Orchim. Hachnasas Orchim, though, is not, Chesed is not just for the hosts, but the guests have to appreciate the host, and they have to act properly. And here, what the angels did is they said, "Where is your wife?" Why did they ask him about where Sarah was? In order to endear his wife to him by pointing out her modesty, that she was sanua, she was away, she wasn't hanging out with the men here. And this is even after Avram was a 100-year-old man. He was married for over 70 years. Does he really need to find a way to be ingratiated to his wife? And the answer is, at any point, a guest should be helping the host also. So in this week's parsha, we just see the Shulchan Aruch of Chesed, and it teaches us a lesson that no matter how old you are, no matter how important you are, it's not beneath your dignity to help other people. And whether you're a host or whether you're a guest, you have a role in doing chesed to other people. Let's look for the opportunity to do chesed because they abound, and have a wonderful week and a wonderful Shabbos.